I visited the Denver Botanical Gardens for my leadership learning site on Friday, May 10th and Saturday, May 11th. Each year, the organization hosts the annual spring sale, so it was a really exciting opportunity to be a part of. The first day, I was assigned the job of being a cashier assistant. I worked next to another girl who handled the cash register. When customers came to our table, we organized their plants into similar groups based on price. We finished checking them out and sent them on their way. The second day, I was looking at the hanging baskets area. When I arrived, there was about 300 plus flower baskets, and by the end, we only had about 10 left. Throughout the day, my team and I answered questions that the customers had, watered the flowers, organized the flower baskets into groups according to what the plant's locational needs were, such as needing to be in the sun or shade. During this experience, specific academic material was relevant, such as using common math skills, communicating with others, and staying organized. Being a leader and taking initiative was also really key. My first day was built around costing, so I was constantly doing mental math and organizing numbers. During my service hours, I was ultimately trying to sell as many plants as possible, but I was also trying to learn something about these plants. I tried to focus on demonstrating leadership skills and ideas such as group and team leadership, multicultural leadership, and problem solving. I focused on being dependable, enthusiastic, and taking initiative after learning how the organization works. Each and every one of the people involved was not only trying to sell as many plants as they could, but also really trying to get people excited and passionate about the environment, nature, and various types of plants. We were all expected to assist customers as well as educate them. This experience was successful for me because I learned a lot about plants and their different forms of needs. Because Colorado is so hot and sunny, necessary and specific care needs to be done in order to keep your plants alive. I also succeeded because I took it seriously and focused on what I could do at all times to make the event go smoother and to encourage customers to come back next year. My ability to communicate and work well with others also helped me to succeed. I went into this course with excitement and enthusiasm. I wasn't nervous, annoyed, or uninterested in this opportunity. Because I was looking forward to the plant sale, it helped me to stay positive and learn a lot more. So some things that I learned were that there are two different types of strawberry plants. There are those who can be eaten and strawberries that do not grow to the full size we are used to and therefore are not edible. I ended up buying one of these strawberry plants to plant myself and hopefully have some strawberries harvested by July. It was really cool for me to be able to ask questions to people that work at the Denver Botanical Gardens or were just volunteering. Some of them were local farmers, and it was just really cool to, hear stories, and they just know so much about plant life and what they need and where they grow best, and it was just really interesting. I also learned how to determine which types of plants can handle extreme sunshine and what flowers need to be placed in shade. It was all very interesting to me because you really need to be aware of Colorado's climate in correlations to what plants you have. Therefore, this experience was pretty valuable to me. Plants are such an important part of our ecosystems and nature. They aren't just something pretty to look at, and I enjoyed seeing what different types of flowers, herbs, cacti, and trees customers were buying based on their own gardens. I know there are thousands of different types and species of plants, but when I looked at the herbs, I didn't know what half of them were. Because I'm in culinary school and constantly working with herbs and spices, it was really cool to be able to have my questions answered by people who know more about plants and botany than I'll ever know. This learning was definitely valuable and made me eager to use some of the herbs I'd never heard of or tasted in the kitchen. Overall, this community service opportunity was very beneficial to me in terms of personal and educational growth, and I really hope I can go back someday.